Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As I mentioned about the proof of the first universe, I'm going back again to the verse of Quran, even though those are all mentioned in the Bible and the Torah too, but I'm just coming for to read for you the verse of Quran. So to give you hint that there is supposed to be a universe. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that is the one of the when he made some decision for the insan or for some other things that he told to the malaik, or that is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, he said that is Alam nuhlikul awwalin summa nattabi'uhum lil akhirin kazalika nafalu bil mujrimin. So in this ayat, think about when he said, didn't I killed those first, or those aliens, or those life, or those people, or those folks? When the kill means, it means it has to be life. So the life is without universe is possible? No. This is the thing, that when he killed all those awwalin, those are the people, those are the folks, those are the creation, those are the makhluk. Even though those ulama, I heard sometime that it was go to the Fir'aun or go to the Ajuj Majuj, those la, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never be a killer until the people to be very wrong out of his circle. So that time, like again in the Quran said in Baqarah, that is وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ. So that's the reason that Allah being that is say that is those people, bad people, that he asked the malaik that I wanted to make a insan in my voice journal, and he is the person to be as a head of everything that he think, that he wants, because Allah gave a lot of power to the human being rather than any his creations. Even though the insan was like he has waliyat, like Khalifa, he has authority to do something. It's not meaning that he was supposed to be related to some religion. This is all insan, that is all his human being, is all his creations. Like those people which create a lot of good things in our life. For example, the electricity, or for example, suqarat for philosophy, or even internet, even software today. These are still belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who gave such a power on that person to come out by such a kind of new things. This create, insan create the internet, insan create this, but it is not meaning insan. Insan is a dust, but those invisible creations which is bring insan as an insan, like for example I said the last is the soul. Soul is the hayat, soul is the person bring the person. And I explained around them a lot, physically and mentally, or all around through to the verses of all books. Yani insan is the most powerful among the whole Allah's creations, because God gave all his power, all his authority to live in this world and make a good save for the third life too. Do a lot of saving, do good things, save it for the third universe, which is Akhirat. However, back again, my subject is about the angel and demon and Satan. I'm trying to go back to that subject. I mentioned a lot of information about the angel and Satan, but about the demons. But Satan is a very large community, large folks, large tribes, and inshallah I would like to have one special program, a special talk about only about the Satan. But today is combined of three, which is the angel, demons, and Satan. I will continue my presentation. That I mentioned about the Satan is what they do. They are mostly trying to make mischievous, and sometimes they help us, but it depends on quality of the person. Quality means, which I'm talking about 2 times so far I mentioned, quality is the foundation of that human being as a physically or as a creativity. For example, anything is the foundation is strong. After that, you can put a lot of things on it, but it won't be break. If the foundation is weak, they cannot carry even a light things. So that's why the demand is go by such a kind of people low quality mostly. First of all, the person which is God create the first demand from Allah, from the human being, or from whole creations, from angel even to Satan. The Satan deny it, what happened, and he become cursed. So now all creations definitely they obey as their creators. Insan obey his Khaliq, his creators. If someone has the inside of those unseen is not helping because of his quality of physically of his foundation or something, that he cannot be a good person. I mentioned if the soul is and the spirit is strong, the person is very healthy. So anyway, I'm going back to my subject about the demand in Satan and the intellectuals play, which my subject the last presentation was. So in the intellectual and the religious play, angel, demons, and Satan are collectively call it unseen or invisible creations. Their stories can also find under the name of aliens, who were lived on the earth before human being was created. This story and concept of the unseen is a powerful tool for today's science or for today's knowledge. So because we have many proof from glorious Allah's nature, if we think about each of them, they are all, you can see how Allah has created, how was the past, how will be. But about the aliens, also we have a lot of proof from the geological people that they are find a lot of things in the site of a lot of sites all around the world, which is very hard and very strong that human being can never be able to make it. So all religion have full reservation about these unseen, non-visible angel, demons and Satan in their text, in their books, in their constitution. They openly mention that all these unseen creatures or exist in this world. That's what all of them is come out by this way. There's even the well, I mentioned about the philosophy of the Yunan of Greek, the same thing. So according to the Christian traditional, demons are similar to angels. They believe this is the demon is the similar of the angel. They are spiritual, they saying, immutable and immortal being. That's what they say. Demon by own self has secret knowledge, which is true because Allah gave him a chance. In the Christianity, the book of Enoch recommend that the group of rebellious angels left heaven and come down to earth to marry a human woman, and then they explore all other jinn, because this is why the jinn has come entirely to the human being, or to the humans, to bother them, to mischief us. Why the angel does not do that? Anyway, also in the Catholic, one of the way of that they are thinking that all of them is good for us, but because most of them has become bad, most of them has become good. And finally, I would like to tell the Quran is entirely about them. Explain these are different. Angel is one way, demons is different, and Satan is different. Inshallah, in the next time I would like to bring a special subject about the Satan. And thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.